life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, गो देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who ask you leave at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy. श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. All of us have got a common complaint. The complaint is, Swamiji, we know we should not talk to ourselves unnecessarily, but it doesn't happen. I don't know what to do. See? I think God wants me to talk to myself. He is freely available, blame Him. Or actually, I want to study, but I don't know, I cannot study. I don't know who is stopping me. So we are constantly trying to find out an excuse and blame others. So such we are labeled in our Mahabharata as Duryodhan. What Duryodhan said? Janami dharmam nacha me pravrittihi, janami adharmam nacha me nivrittihi. I know what is right, but I don't know why I don't practice that. Janami adharmam, I know what is wrong. Nachame nivrittihi, but I am unable to withdraw. I don't know. I think kenapi devena hridisthitena, there is somebody sitting in my heart and who is making me do wrong. The best way to lead happy life is to blame others. That day when I was coming with Sir, so little late. So I am late because of him. See? Simplest way to pass on the buck is to blame others. This is what the Duryodhana in us says. Kenapi devena hridisthitena yatha niyuktosmi tatha karomi. Don't blame me. Somebody is making me do it. See? Kenapi devena. I don't know who is that guy who is making me do wrong things. See? So when this is said, then the question comes. That means our efforts have no place. See? There are two things in our scriptures. One is prarabdha, second is purushartha. Prarabdha is what comes in our life without our control over it. See, whatever we have been doing in the past, that fructifies in the present. Like I have a good friend, very nice, very sincere, dedicated. He has only one problem. The other day when we were going by in his car, his feet were so swollen. I said, hey man, your feet are so swollen. Don't you do exercise? Swamiji, I do everything. I do exercise, I go for swimming, I walk 5-10 miles a day, but they are not going down. I said, it cannot happen. There may be some disease you find out. No, I know the disease. Why? I eat a lot. I cannot control my eating. So who can help us? So Purushartha is our courage and ability to win over ourselves. We should be competitive in life. Then we can succeed in the material world, is it not? If we are satisfied with what we have, we will never succeed. You remain there only. In the same manner, if we want to succeed on our spiritual path, we have to compete with ourselves, not with others. When we compete with others, we are going materially. But when we start competing with ourselves, then we are walking the spiritual path. See, that ability to compete with our earlier lifestyle, that ability is called as Purushartha. See? So, here the question is raised. Nartha Purushakarena iti evam आशंक्यताम यतः ईशः पुरुषकार्यस्य रूपेणापि विवर्तते. Whether you do right or wrong, the energy behind all our activity is that of the same Paramatma, the same Ishvara, nobody else. So here there are two intelligences. One is AI, artificial intelligence. Somebody's phone is ringing. Over? Good. Somebody, you are not focused on your topic. How can you hear that? I am hearing that. See? So, AI is not artificial intelligence. AI is arrogant intelligence. See, this is wrong. You should not do. I will do. Who are you to tell me? Arrogant intelligence. When this artificial intelligence or the arrogant intelligence overpowers the OI, original intelligence. Original intelligence is Ishvara and artificial intelligence is the Jiva. So this is the fight between these two. And this artificial intelligence is based on the energy drawn from the original intelligence. So, Nartha Purushakarena. That means if things are happening because I can't help it, somebody is making me do wrong, that means you don't want to change yourself. Spiritual practice is we have recognized our weaknesses, we have recognized our debilities, we have recognized our arrogance associated with the abilities, and we want to conquer them. That conscious effort is spiritual practice, not complaining. Those who complain, they have not taken one step on the spiritual path, living at parrots. See, living at there was a hunter, Bahelia. He went in some open forest area, and there was one old bird, and he was sitting on the tree, and there were many small birdies all around. So he was giving pravachan to them, and he said, "Look here, dear children, be aware. Now a hunter will come. He will spread his net, and then he will throw some grains. Don't go and sit there and eat. He will collect you in that net and take you away. Understood? Yes, understood. All of them sat in meditation. The hunter came, spread his net, threw the grains. All the birds came and sat there. Then he collected, put them on his back and started walking. And the birds continued. The hunter will come. The net will be spread. The grains will be thrown. Don't go and eat. Chorus. Life is a time. My friends, it must become part and parcel of our life. See? So, don't think that anything is impossible on the spiritual path. So, na artha purushakarena iti evam ashankyatam. Don't think like this. Ashankyatam. Ishaha purushakarena rupena api vartate. If you are committed, he will help you. So, what is lacking is our commitment in spiritual life. See? And commitment cannot be borrowed. You have to have it within you. And that can come only by one technique. If we are able to learn from our every single experience. And wherever we have learned, we have practiced that. For example, in childhood, we have learned that if you touch the fire, your hand burns. Thereafter, no child is required to be taught, don't touch the fire, okay, it will burn. No need, because he has learned. In the same manner, Purushartha is this. Invoke your dormant potentialities. See? One lazy child, like anybody, like me, okay. So, he was told by his father, you don't study properly, you are not getting up. Oh, it's impossible, I can't do it. The father, do you know, in the dictionary of Napoleon, there was no word like impossible. The son said, he must have a wrong dictionary. What can you do? Friends, you may say anything, but what the people hear, that is important. So, Purushakarena, we have to invoke, Purushartha is invoke your dormant potentialities. See? And nobody can help us in this thing. And that is invoked only if we have recognized the value and importance for something, what we call technically as the mumukshutvam. Mumukshutvam means unless we are dissatisfied with something, we will not change. See? We have to be dissatisfied. And that dissatisfaction comes not as a hatred, not as a frustration, but through wisdom. And that through wisdom what comes is natural, effortless withdrawal from the world. This you can know only by observing the world and learning from that. See? The more we understand this, our inherent potentiality can be invoked. Therefore, between these two intelligences, AI is artificial. What is artificial intelligence? We argue in favor of our wrong ideas. That is artificial intelligence. What is original intelligence? We support what is right. Now we have to find out who is guiding our life. AI, likes and dislikes. OI, what is right or wrong. Preya Marga is AI and Shreya Marga is OI. Now we will find out. See? Now I always feel pity on you. Every day, 4 times, 4, 5 hours constantly listening. Your ear will fall down after some time. It's too much. But you continue. See? But there are. You keep on talking. Do you think we are listening? Therefore, friends, this Purushartha is invoke your dormant potentialities. Don't beg, oh Krishna, Krishna, come and help. That Krishna is in our heart. Ishvara. Ishvara sarva bhutanam hruddeshe junatishtasi. He is ready to help us. But question is, we have to ask. And how is that asking? Now make a firm decision. Therefore, na artha purushakarena iti evam ashanketam yatah ishaha purushakarasya rupena api vivartate. The same Ishvara also can help us in exercising Purushartha. As he is helping us in fulfilling our desires and becoming a slave, the same Ishvara can also help us in invoking our inner potentiality and conquer our weaknesses. See, friends, it's so simple. ईदृग्बोधेन ईश्वरस्य प्रवृत्ति मैव वार्यताम तथापि ईशस्य बोधेन स्वात्म असंगत्वधीजनि. Now, if we imagine that the Ishvara is responsible because Devaha, see, kenapi ishena vridistitena, by some Ishvara, Deva kenapi devena. Some Deva in my heart is making me do wrong things. No. Idrugbodhena, not by this kind of understanding. Ishvarasya pravruti ma eva varyatam. Do not say, when you are doing something wrong, blaming Krishna. No. For this I told you one example, if you remember. See, only we have to remain aware of this. Krishna is in our heart. Now here is the authority. See? That Ishvara expressing through the intellect as a Chidabhasa. The Chidabhasa is Chidabhasa, reflected consciousness. Chidabhasa is the Jiva. Where it is? In our heart. See? So, that reflection has the freedom to go and eliminate anything. When the reflection is eliminating the picture of Krishna, neither the reflection is benefited nor Krishna is benefited. If the reflection is eliminating something dirty, neither the dirtiness can touch the reflection nor the original light. See? Therefore, there is neither the Jiva responsible nor the Ishvara responsible for anything that is happening. Then why? If you do something which creates a kind of arrogance and guilt in your mind, then Jiva is born. No action, no thought, no expression should create any guilt or arrogance in our mind. The moment it is created, Jiva is born. I should not have said like this. Who is saying this thing? I, the AI. OI has no problem. See, friends, it is something like this light. It doesn't matter. But if I look at something and then I want it, then the desire becomes powerful. I want it more and more. And if I cannot get it fulfilled, then I become frustrated. Then AI is born. Therefore, tathapi ishasya bodhena. And once we recognize this, that AI has to be conquered by recognizing we are essentially OI. Meaning what? Swatma asangatva dhijani. Like Eyes are eliminating colors and forms, but eyes are not attached to any color and form. Mind is supporting all good and bad thoughts, but mind is not attached to good or bad. Similarly, the ego, I, supporting every kind of thought, but we have a freedom whether to get influenced by thought or not. Exercise your freedom. Exercising this freedom is called as Purushartha. See? We have to recognize our own weaknesses. Like my friend had told, he said, Swami, everything is true, I understand everything, but about food I can't stop. And keeps on eating. So when he sits in the car for drive, he has to push his seat back up to the boot, and from there, because the stomach is so big. Nobody can help us. We have to ourselves. Therefore, we have to have this self-control, and this self-control begins from where? Dekho, suno, mat bolo. How important it is. So, tathabi ishasya bodhena swatma asangatva dhijani. Recognize anything. See, these are the experiments I keep on doing. The other day, we were in probably Bhopal, and we went to, I always go to the malls. Temples, I have seen plenty of them. When I go to other country, they say, Swamiji, we have to go to temple. I said, what temple? Balaji temple. I said, I have seen original. Why should I see duplicate? Then we'll go to mall. And there you see so many things. This is how these cameras are discovered. This I don't get in a temple. They only get prasad. See, friends. So when you go there, then your mind starts working. So my mind starts working. How this work can become easier and become more for everybody, because that is what is motivating me. See? Earlier, you have seen I used to keep the phone, and then they have to see like this, I have to see like this. But that time benefit was I was not seeing anybody. Now I had to see and suffer. See? So, Swatma the Asangatva Dhijani. And then we go and see something. And then, no, it is too expensive, we'll not take. No, Swamiji, you take whatever you want, no problem. Don't worry about money. Then I said, okay, we'll buy that Samsung Fold 7. Okay, Swamiji. Exchange offer. Mine is 6, 7. Okay. Sound goes down. And I enjoy. Because money is not going asangatva. Then I say, look here, don't worry, I am just pulling your leg. Therefore, once you are clear, whatever we give importance to, that enslaves us. Give zero importance to everything in this world. You will remain untouched. See? In Mumbai, some college in Ville Parle, I was supposed to go and give talks many years before. So when I went there, that person introduced me. See the funny introduction? Now our Swamiji has come, relax. What kind of introduction is it? I said, what kind of... No, Swamiji, before you came, there was another Swamiji. He was giving talks, very nice, very erudite, very intelligent, very good orator. But if somebody comes 1 second late, he used to feel, should I make a keema or a bharta? So the person who comes used to get frustrated. And old people have got a BP problem, bladder pressure. So they have to get up in between. See? Karyam va sadhayami, shariram va dhyayami. So they have to get up. And when somebody gets up in between, he is to become angry. See, friends, let anything happens. Important thing is whether you understand or not. Important. Am I at peace or not? That is important. So it is possible asangatva dhijani. Asangatva dhijani means then you are no more attached to anything, anybody, any activity, any place, any time. See? When these attachment, obsessions are given up, you are one with the divine. But when we are obsessed, then we are in bondage. Tavata mukti nityaho shrutaya smrutayastata shruti smriti mamai vajne iti api ishvara bhashitam. This is also Ishvara said, Tavad mukti ityaho. See? So what is the mukti? What is the liberation? Liberation is this, that we are no more slave of our personal likes and dislikes. Shrutaya, smrutaya, stata. Both the Vedas, Upanishad as well as the Bhagavad Gita. That is liberation. Therefore, nobody can help us in this. Remain unattached. Things come and go. And see, beauty part. Non-attachment is our natural state. Attachment is an illusion. See, friends. The day you discover this, you will be with everybody, everything. But when you discover non-attachment is the reality, attachment is an illusion, you will have zero struggle in your life. See? How non-attachment is illusion? We are so much attached. Where is your small little body? When we were children, everybody used to come and lift me and hug me and kiss me. I don't know what happened. These days, nobody even looks at me. You are 98, not out. Oh, the people were looking at your cute, sweet little body. Oh, that body I was. Now, where that body has gone? Again and again recognize this. When we go to sleep, what is the process of sleep? Don't demonstrate. Process of sleep is we start withdrawing from everything. To a certain extent that we ultimately withdraw from the one who was withdrawing. So when we sleep, I give up. When everything is given up, finally I am only with myself. Even this I is also given up. Yena tyajasi tat tyaja. So when this I is also dropped, then the sleep begins. Therefore recognize attachment is an illusion. Living this knowledge, then you will be comfortable everywhere. Like the water is unattached. You put salt, it becomes salty. Can you just, have you ever thought about this? My mind goes in this funny way. The oceanic waters are heated by the sun, and then the vapors go up in the sky and clouds are formed, and they are nothing but the water in a cloud form. They go to the cold areas and precipitate. Now, if the water has come from the ocean which is salty, the rain should be salty, is it not? But are they salty? Have you ever think in this line? We only think it is too much raining. Learn something, learn. In the same manner as the water is supporting the salt but never becomes salty. Water supports all the shapes but never has any shape. Water can support every color, water has no color. This is our essential nature. See, we have supported childhood, gone, what happened to us? So, discovery that asangatva is not created out of action, but through wisdom, and wisdom is possible only through reflection, contemplation, and learning from every single experience. Therefore,
This is mukti. Tavata mukti iti aho shruti smriti mama eva adne iti api ishvara bhashitam. Therefore, recognize this. Don't get caught in this wrong understanding. I am attached. Nobody is attached to anything. This is only our own imagination. Ajnaya भीति हेतुत्वम भीषास्मात् इति ही श्रुतम सर्वे शरत्वम एतस्यात् अंतर्यामित्वतः पृथक. Now here one question is raised. Ishvara is a controller, antaryami, as well as he is, how he is controlling? Now controlling is indicated. In Kathopanishad, I think a mantra comes. भीषास्मात् वातपवते भीषोदेति सूर्यः भीषास्मात् अग्निश्चेन्द्रश्च मृत्युर्धावति पंचम इति. Under the fearing rod of him, etas Ishvara, all the five elements are functioning in their field. Vishasmat vatapavate, the air is moving under the fearful rod of the divine, Ishvara. Vishasmat vata, Vishodeti Suryaha, the sun rises because of the sun. Nobody can say, no sun can say, hey, today I don't want to get up. No question. You have to get up, get up. So, Adneya Bhiti Retutvam Vishasmaditi Shrutam, then Sarveshwaratvam. Therefore, he is Sarveshwaraha. See, friends. You know, one secret. Masses in all the religions are controlled by two remote control switches. One is guilt. Second is fear. If you do this thing, you will go to hell. Okay, I will not do it. Now, nobody has seen the hell. But the fear is there. Then there is a Garuda Purana. See? Then there are various kinds of hells are described. There is the Vaitarani river. It is not having water. It is having only blood, pus and all the liquids coming out of the dead body. In that you are fallen and you cannot get out of it. And you have to cross the river. If you do this thing, you have to go there. No, I will not do it. Fear. I will not tell you, if you sleep in satsang, what happens, okay? How important. Then, second thing. This is the fear element which can control the masses. Second thing is guilt. See, guilt does not allow our original potentiality to express effortlessly. See? And that is, first is Sarvesharatvam, controlling everything by these two forces. External, the all elements, and internal by this thing. If you do this thing, God will punish you. No, God has got better things to do. But then we are controlled. Then, Sarveshwaratam Antaryamitvatah Pruthak. Now this inner controller, Ishvara, it is different. So one is the, under the, what you call, the instruction or the compelling force, that is controller, and then inside he is omnipotent, Sarveshwaratvam. Now how it is, the teacher continues further. Etasya va aksharasya prashasana iti shruti anta pravishta shastayam jananam iti cha shruti. That the external world is controlled by the same Ishvara. The same Ishvara is now being told etasya va aksharasya prashasane, under the control and authority of the same Ishvara, anta pravishta shastayam. He controls us from within. See. Then, how do we know? Who is more powerful? AI or OI? We have to recognize. We have to invoke. So, I am Antaparishta Jananam Shasta controller. He become the controller of everything in this world, outside as well as inside. When these two things are recognized, what does it mean? He is the material cause of the external world, and he is equally the material cause of internal world. And both of them together, he becomes the inner controller, etc. Slowly, slowly, when our attention is thus brought to ourself, not the AI but the OI. Jagad Yonir Bhavettesha Prabhavapyaya Krutatvataha Avirbhavati Ro Bhavo Utpatti Pralayo Mataha. Now, how he becomes the Jagad Yoni? In earlier one of the verses we have seen, he is the Jagad Yoni, the creator of this world. Yoni means what? Creator. Now, here, beautiful thought is brought out. एष जगद्योनि भवति एषः प्रभव अप्यय कृतत्वतः. He is responsible for creation and absorption. I don't like the word destruction. Creation and absorption. Avirbhava, manifestation. Tirobhava, absorption. How? Utpatti pralayo mata. Now two things we have to learn. In the gross world, you must have heard a word called as Mahapralaya. What is the Mahapralaya? When Ishvara is going to sleep, whole world is dissolved. And when he wakes up, whole world is created. In our life, it is a mini pralaya. When we sleep, we are no mother, no father, no rich, no doctor, no engineer, no guru, no shishya. Nothing. Everything disappears. Again, when we are awake, again the whole thing comes up. See? Now, this manifestation and manifestation is a continuous, unbroken process going on. So, who is doing it or in whom it is happening? Therefore, please remember, like when we talk about the ocean and the waves, can we call it as creation of the waves and destruction of the waves? No. All the waves were unmanifest in the ocean. All the past waves, all the present waves, and all the future waves, they don't come from outside. They were all unmanifest in the ocean. Avyaktadini bhutani. Then they become manifest. Then all of them come in their own sequence. Then avyakta nidana, again they go back. So there is no creation and destruction, but there is manifestation and unmanifestation. So when we sleep, is something dead? When we are awake, is something created? No. In Haryana, probably Hisar, the first Home Minister of India, I don't remember his name, in his house, I was staying, a very big old type of house, main house, then there will be big compound, then there will be big gate, etc. So I was staying there. Then what happened? There used to be one old lady, must be very, very old. And they had a grandson. The grandson was very fond of his grandmother. So every morning he will go and wake her up. Mama, utho, it's morning. And she was so small. So she was being pulled by the child. Sleeping on the, not a good kind of bed, but simple khatia with the rope and one bedsheet, and she used to sleep in there. One day when he woke her up, he pulled her. Because she was dead. So her denture came out and she did not say anything. And he was moving. Come on, see, your denture has come out, put it inside. Why you are doing like this? Because she was dead. Then he went to his mother. Mom, see, mommy, what Dadi is doing. So they understood. So they said, no, don't worry. Now Dadi is dead. Now we cannot do anything. We have to finish everything. That child got a shock. If you sleep, you die. So he refused to sleep. He will not allow anybody to sleep. Don't sleep. You will die. See? So, his father told me, Swamiji, इसके साथ क्या करूं? I said, let him come to my room. So I told him, I said, hey, look here. When somebody sleep, doesn't die. I'll show you. Now you sit on this bed. I am also sleeping here. Now I will sleep. And you just watch whether I die or I don't die. After about 15-20, I had a good sleep. So after about half an hour, when I woke up, I said, see, I am out of the sleep. Did I die? Oh, yes, you didn't die. Why you didn't die? Because after sleep, nobody dies. Then why come Dadi Ma died? Because she was old, therefore, it is because of old age? Yes. So that fear, wrong notion has gone. We all have this wrong notion. Somebody dies, somebody is born. Something is created, something is destroyed. Nothing is created, nothing is destroyed. See? If you read the Sanat Sujatiya, there you will get a wonderful experience. About death, I will tell you. Prabhava, who dies? When the gross body dies, before that we must know what is the gross body. कहीं की ईट कहीं का रोड़ा भानुमती ने कुंबा जोड़ा. 5 elements are borrowed and the body is made. So when the body dies, what happens? The borrowed elements are returned back. The air goes to the air, the heat goes to the heat, the water goes to the water element, the Prithvi element goes to the Prithvi, and then the space which was occupied by the body is released. Who died? Nobody dies. This is with body. Come to the so-called jiva. They say when somebody dies, the jiva goes from one body to another body. Biggest bluff in all the scriptures. Nobody dies, nobody go anywhere. When the jiva dies, means what? Who is jiva? Jiva is like the light in the bulb. After there is a light in the bulb, we can see the world. After there is life in the body, the world is experienced. Switch off the light, no world is seen. Go to sleep, where are you, when are you, what are you, how are you? So do we die? Where is the death? Then next step. What is the jiva? Jiva is the pure consciousness expressing through the prakriti, and expression is life. 3 put together. The example which I tell you again and again, man, wife, husband, 3 of them. So when, in case of this example, in case when there is a divorce happens, where the husband goes? Does he die? Was he ever born? Similarly, Paramatma expressing through the Prakriti as life is called a jiva. When that body is no more able to or capable to express the consciousness as life, that body is called as dead. See? Then question comes, what happens to the jiva? Now what is jiva? Jiva is this. Mind in association with the body is called a jiva. When the body disappears, where the mind will go? It will go back to consciousness. When the bulb is fused, where the light will go? It will go back to electricity. The more you reflect on these lines, therefore I told you the other day, if you have really studied and digested Vedanta, even a passing thought of death will not come in our mind. If it comes, we are required to be born 100 times. So Jagat Yoni Bhavedesha Prabhapya Kratatatah Avirbhavatiro Bhavo Utpati Pralav Mata. Therefore, this is incessantly going on. This is not our first satsanga. This satsanga lila has been going on eternally. You are the same, I am the same. You never understood I could fail everywhere. Nothing is known. Then what it is going on? Drama. So, Avir Bhavayati Swasmin Vilinam Sakalam Jagat Prani Karma Vashadesha Ghato Yadvat Prasaritaha. So, the whole world is manifested and goes back. On the basis of what? Prani Karma Vashad. Prani Karma Vashad. Whatever karma are there, according to that, manifestation and manifestation. See? When we have planned something, that planning is the cause of our next day's beginning. See? Like, I have a little plan. Now, on 7th, I have to get up early in the morning and go. How far is the airport? How much time it takes? So, I am already planning. And therefore, that particular thing is done. Therefore, Prani Karma Vashad. Tomorrow I don't have to go anywhere, so no planning, relax. In the same manner, whatever karma we are carrying as a burden on our head, the world is created. Example given, Pato Yadvat Prasaritaha. Like the cloth which was rolled up with all the painting, everything is hidden, nothing is seen. Then again the rolled up painting is opened, everything is seen. Whether the painting is seen or not, nothing happens to the cloth. In the same manner, whether we get up or we sleep, nothing happens. All happening ends. In being, there is no becoming. See? Now, if this becomes the real foundation of our life, will we ever imagine try to help the whole world? No, help will come and go. See? You know what is the quality of life that time? Like that of a flower. Flower has a fragrance. Flower never goes to give fragrance to others. Hey, मुझे लो ना मैं अच्छा खुशबू आ रहा हूँ. People go and take it. If nobody goes, it's okay, doesn't matter. I am not having fragrance for others. If others are taking, it is their greatness. I am relaxed. So let goodness be our natural state. And goodness is AI is deleted and OI is activated. See? So our bhai avirbhavayeti swasmin vilinam sakalam jagat. So whatever is inside me, that alone comes out. Again it goes back. Again it comes out. In the 4th chapter, that topic is very good. There are 2 creations. One is God's creation. Second is our creation. We are in the God's creation. We are happy. But when we enter our creation, all the miseries begin. Our creation is relational and possessive. God's creation is belonging. See? We belong to the total air, therefore no problem. We belong to the total heat element, no problem. But in our case, I possess the house, I possess the heat, and therefore the problems begin. So, prani avirbhavayati swasmin vilinam sakalam jagat. Everything is withdrawn, again is going on and on. And the reason is prani karma vashat. Yadvat pato yad prasaritaha. Therefore, there is no creation, no destruction. It's only manifestation, unmanifestation. These verses in Bhagavad Gita, normally people bypass. What Bhagavan told Arjun in the beginning, in the second chapter? Arjun, you are crying for nothing. Do you think these people were not there earlier and you were not there, I was not there, and we are going to die? Do you mean out of absence the things come out or what? Na sato vidyate bhavaha na bhava vidyate sata. See, out of absence nothing comes out. Then, so Bhagavan says, Avyaktadini bhutani vyaktamadhyani bharata. Hey Arjun, everybody is unmanifest, it becomes manifest. Again it will become unmanifest, again it becomes manifest. Who is born, who dies? This is incessantly going on. See, there in the fourth chapter, Bhagavan says, Bahuni me vyatitani janmani tavajarjuna tanyaham veda sarvani natvam vetta parantapa. See, Arjun, I was born in May. Bahuni me vyatitani. And you are born on 4 June. 4 June. See, friends, nobody is born, nobody dies. This is going on and on and on. But we become unnecessarily serious. See? The reason is we have not thought over mechanically leading the life. See? When it is told, all our miseries are because of our past karma. So in the past, was this body with you? No. But you were there, of course. Whatever good or bad you are doing, in the next life you will suffer. In the next life, will this body be with you? No. You will have other body. So who are you? You are a continuous, unbroken existence. When did you die? See? Remind yourself of this principle again and again. See, like before coming to this place, we were in Kolar. Kolar, na? We are in Kolar. Before that, I was in Delhi. Before Delhi, I was in Sonipat. Before Sonipat, I was in Shirdi. Before Shirdi, I was in Pune. So I left Pune, Pune died for me. Shirdi I left, Shirdi died for me. Bombay I left, Bombay died for me. Where did I die? Like living the child body, do we die? Living the teenage body, have we died? Living the middle-aged body. On the contrary, we should be expert in dying. 3 times you already died. Swamiji, time ho gaya. See, my friends, पुनस्थिरो भावयति स्वात्मनि एव अखिलम जगत प्राणी कर्म वशक क्षयात संकोचात संकोचित पटो यथा. So like the painting is unfolded, again it is folded, unfolded, folded. In the same manner, life is manifesting and again goes back. Again manifesting, goes back. Same thing, nothing new. Therefore, question is, where this is happening? This is happening in Ishvara. And therefore, Ishvara is not influenced by anything. And if we start start playing, yaar, it's not difficult. Start playing. What? God, God. Don't tell others. See, I am divine. Start playing. So, something bad happens. Arey, divine cannot become miserable. I cannot. Don't become sentimental. Sentimental people are preparing to be mental later. See? So, Puna stiro bhavayati swatmani akhilam jagat prani karma kshay vashat sankochita pato yatha. Therefore, nothing is ever created, nothing is new. Upanishad says, yatha purvam akalpayat. The creation is explained. that like earlier, again the world is created. Now be very attentive. The topics of creation, sustenance, and destruction, they are in our scriptures not to prove creation. See, that is the process of explanation. What we call Tatparya Nirnay, moral of the story. See? But we take it so seriously, birth, death, and all that. Nothing is created, nothing is destroyed. It's all appearance. And that appearance is valid as long as we give importance to that. Like the mirage waters, it will continue to be. And it will bother those who give a status of validity to that. We also see, but we don't give a status of validity. Therefore, presence and absence makes no difference. Like for the space, whatever is happening in the space makes no difference to the space. Similarly, some examples are given. Ratri ghasrau supti bodhau unmilina nimilane tushni bhavam manorajya iva srishti laya vimau. Now, creation and destruction is examples are given. Supti, in the deep sleep, Ratri Sragau. See, what happens? There will be day when we are identified with the body. When not identified, it is a night. Then, so we are awake or we are sleeping. Unmalina and Nimiline, opening and closing of the eyes. Then, Tushni Bhava Manorajya. Then, in the dream, there will be without dream and with the dream. In this manner, it is continuously going on. This is what is called as creation and absorption. See, friends, nothing to do, nowhere to go. Mai eva sakalam jatam, mai sarvam pradishtitam, mai sarvam layam yati, tad brahmadvayam asmya. Again and again, insist that we are allowing only OI to operate and not the AI to operate. Husband, wife, brother, father, rich, poor, Indian, non-Indian, Hindu, non-Hindu. These are AI. OI is a common denominator. Then how do we live in this world? Karnataka. How to do Natak? Don't ask me. What are you doing now? Huh? Acha, this is Natak. Okay, understood. See, my friends, spiritual life is a fun. It's not difficult. Therefore, this Chitra Deep, it gives us a complete vision. Now, avirbhava tirobhava shakti matvena hetuna arambha parinamadim chodhyanam natra sambhava. Now, there are many philosophies wherein creation and destruction is taken to be real because they say it is arambhavad or parinamavad, beginning and end and modification. These are the three things. Because of that, they say the world is created, uncreated, all these kinds of things. This kind of approach to the life is not acceptable. Why these physicists, they spend so much of time, everything, but the basic error is they are inquiring objectively. They are not getting subjective. When you become subjective in your approach will be different to life. When you become objective in your approach will be taking you away from yourself. Therefore, all these kinds of theories that they say Ishvara has created this world, and then with the Arambhavar Parinam, there are various theories. We don't have to go into that. So, because of that, this world is real creation and all that. And then they go on discussing and explaining. अचेतनानां हेतु स्यात् जाड्यं शेन ईश्वरस्तथा चिदाभासंशस्तः तेषु जीवानां कारणं भवेत्. Now we have to clearly understand what we call as Anandamaya Kosha with individuals and Ishvara with the totality. Now, one point I told you, as there is one Ishvara for the total creation, equally true, there is one Anandamaya Kosha for the total creation. The day we will digest this statement, many of our doubts will disappear. See? Normally we are taught Pranamaya, these are Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya and Anandamaya. So there are 5 questions. No, there are only 4. 5th is common. See? But we get lost only in that. So, Anandamaya Kosha is common, Ishvara is common. So, this Ishvara, for the objective world, Achetananam Jadyamsha, the inert aspect is manifested in the it is in the form of existence only. And Tena Ishvara Satha. Therefore, with this he is the Ishvara. And then Chidabhamshas Tataha Esha. And then expressing as the Chidabhasa sentiency. The same Ishvara is called as the Jiva. Therefore, the difference is only in the instrument through which it is expressing. One instrument where only existence can be manifested, other instrument where along with the existence, sentiency also can be manifested. Where sentiency is manifested, it is called as the Jivanam, Chidabhasa, Jivanam. He is the support of the Jiva, and the external world, he is the support of the world. Behind both of them is the same reality. Like in today's example, behind the bulb, the light is the Jiva, and behind the movement of the fan, he is the same electricity. What is the Jada? They are not two. But what happens by default? Our attention goes to the differences and not the common factor. Come to the common factor. Now, what is the common factor? We are all interested in the spiritual life. Swamiji, yes, wrong example. I correct myself. See? Therefore, this one Ishvara has to be distinctly recognized. And how it is to be recognized? As our essential nature. Like we are not the mother, father, rich, etc. We are not educated, uneducated, etc. We are essentially not only human beings, but we are living beings, and further, we are all divine. So, divinity is our essential nature. It is for this purpose we are studying, not to become someone extraordinary. Then how the same reality is expressing as both the inert world and the sentient jivas is the topic. We'll take it in our next class. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.